Yay! Yo, guys! H.Atré. I hope you enjoy a better day than I do, for I am a little sick today. How we say in English, I have some flutes. Well, let's say it's not my better day, and on top of that, I don't sleep very well this week for a variety of factors not really interesting to you right now. So, you should have guessed that it is 2 vs 2, and the the Warriors will face off pretty soon, and collaboration seems better in the very short term for the bottom team than for the top team, which can be an advantage for the very soon coming Battle of the Scots. The First Blood has not yet been performed. Oh, and already spending way more money. It's probably because he is already. First blood here! He got it! He got it! Absolution got the first blood! Okay, let's calm down about the first blood. Yeah, I was saying that Indu spends more credits probably because he already upgraded his construction yard. Does that change anything in the long term? Probably not. So, uh, okay, Indu in red with Manu in purple against Absolution in yellow and Rasta in brown. Absolution, whatever he wins or loses today, will have the honor of the first blood. Let's not forget that. So, Battle of the Scots seems not so upcoming as it was 1 minute ago. Does anyone have an advantage related to speed? It's hard to tell right now. It is way too soon to judge of the building orders of each specific player. Now we know that Indu is red. Yeah, Indu is going for the third refinery before the second AD factory, as Absolution is doing, and Rasta too, and Manu we don't know yet. Manu is doing one build order of the second AD factory before the third refinery. That too doesn't change a lot of things in the long term, in my opinion, um, but I do the second AD fact because it increases instantly your speed building. So I don't see any reason to defer the second AV factory on the condition, of course, that you have a good cash flow already. Anyway, um, my prediction is that the bottom team will prevail because it is known, it is a fact that Indu is better than Absolution, even if Absolution takes H.Atré. Other two players are Harkonnen too, so it's a great Harkonnen battle today. And the guys say that Rasta is a little better than Manu. It can be true, but Indu is so strong that, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter who is better on the left sides because in like 5, 10, 15 minutes or so, I would not be surprised if some red dots are like everywhere, flashing around the map, passing around cohorts and destroying buildings everywhere. Let's see. For now, Indu does very fast indeed. Already is barracks and outpost. Absolution is fast too. Same thing. While Manu just did his barracks, now he has his outpost. So there's not a great difference between the build orders. Rasta is doing a build order closer to my personal strategy. The third AV factory coming very fast, so that you will produce AV tanks at a very fast pace. Then his barracks, and then it will be probably his outpost or his first light factory. It doesn't really matter. Let's check this specific line. You see that Rasta does 25th AV tank before his opponents, because he's the only one to have already 3 AV factories. Let's see if that makes a difference in the short and medium term. Of course, the price to pay is that he lags the other players in the infantry department. Oh my! And who already received his first starport reinforcements, just like Absolution. What will be the strategies for each player? That's interesting. And in 2 vs 2, often there are a lot of good strategies to invest. So it's really interesting. Um, if I were Indu, I would build here and some AV tanks in the middle to support Manu. If I were Manu, I would expand at middle for it's the only spot very really where you can have a natural expansion coming from the bottom left, as this spot is far away and too close to the brown player here. If I were Rasta, I would expand here fast. And if I were Absolution, I would expand here fast. And that's what he's doing. So now, Absolution, in top of having the honor of the first blood, follows my counsels. So that gives top team an excellent chance of winning. Okay, let's calm down. No, I'm not serious. I still favor the bottom team, but it will be very intense. Oh no, Manu, what are you doing, Manu? You don't have the numbers. Um, I don't see how Manu can prevail in that. Look at the. Oh, okay, now I understand. Okay, Manu anticipated this wave of Indu coming. However, Absolution reacts very well and it takes by behind Indu's stance. And this first battle is way closer than I thought it would be. And Absolution is playing very good. Already has some Sonic tanks, but Absol has good experience, and I trust he will not over Sonic. Now, guys keep pushing on Rasta, who has been destabilized by the sandwich 1 minute ago, and it's working relatively good. However, look at what Absolution is gathering here. The revenge could be very fast and aggressive. Let's see. For now, he doesn't rush. He really calculates well the advance of his troops. And Absol knows how to take advantage from his superior range thanks to H.Atré's sonic and missiles combination. And for now, it's turning relatively well for the top team. They control the pass here, which is very important. But now look at what Indu is doing. Probably the first of many tricks he will have. He will teach us today. Rasta coming here, close to his ally. That's interesting. And do Absolution has some units to cover this attack. For now, he doesn't have enough quads. It looks to be a winning move by Manu, but now Absolution is reacting and sending troops to reinforce his position. Let's see how it unfolds. Well, if Indu wanted to attract attention here, it's clearly successful because Absolution is bringing everything toward this attack. And in the meantime, did Manu have time to recover? It seems yes. Now he doesn't have expanded so far. Okay. However, Indu has taken a lot of space in the middle base. And if I were in Indu's position, I would be careful not to build too many refineries and too many wind traps because this is the only natural expansion Manu can have. So you got to think of your teammate and let him some space to build. But Absolution, even if he was moved away from the strategic position here, he has a lot of units that can be very threatful. And Absolution sees that Indu doesn't have a lot of units staying in his base. So if slow troopers and sonics can arrive, it can be very dangerous. And in the meantime, Indu's army of devastators are slated here and doing some good damage, and Manu will come in support. This is very interesting. On this front, Indu definitely has the advantage so far. And here, this group of purple units will just die. Manu should have bring them to reinforce his other positions. Anyway, but on this front, watching by the numbers, Absolution actually has the advantage, and he's proving that. And Indu already has only 5,000 credits remaining. He lost quite a number of harvesters so far. Another one. This is a very good attack by Absolution. On the other side, now Manu takes advantage of superior range. He will do some damage, but this is not very threatful to Rasta. And I'm not sure how Indu will react to that. Will he look to rebuild his base or just keep building from middle? For now, Absolution is just enjoying the carnage he successfully made. He will break some buildings. He already killed some harvesters. And now the bottom team did not coordinate very well because Endu's Devastators went battling with yellow there, lost contact with purple, and Rasta defended an attack against Manu, then defeated Endu's Devastators. Now Manu has reinforcements, sorry, and he does a good job of taking advantage of the situation. But in the meantime, Absolution already gathered a lot of tanks. Absolution should take care of what's happening on his partner because Rasta has been put on the defensive. He has to take care of his units because if they die, well, the bottom team will win. Now Manu comes to help his partner. Indu has some units, but he has to reorganize fast. Sorry. Now I wonder where Absolution's focus is because, yeah, that's what I was going to say. In his place, I would kill those wind traps and do some damage fast and take advantage of this position. This is helping Rasta regain composure. And now the Devastators of Indu are coming back. How this happened? I'm surprised with how few units Indu kept in his base. He focused only on the middle battle and his base was rushed and will get rushed again. You know, when I tell you that it's not obvious for Harkonnen to build just Devastators and only Devastators, this is what I'm worried about. Absolution is making the demonstration, in my opinion, of the flaws of mass Devastator strategy. Atreides can just have a lot of missile tanks, and they will keep Devastators in respect. Now, this sneak attack is very good. Actually, he killed every red refinery in this department. So now, Endu's economy is built only to is left only to three or four refineries, and maybe 4 or 5 harvesters that converge in this area. Obviously, a lot more harvesters will now converge, those coming from the first base. It's interesting, however, that Indu has retaken control of middle, but for how long? Now Yeah, Absolution is seeing that there are only a few red refineries left. He is making damage. He lost quite a number of units, however. It could be harmful in the long term. Let's see. And Manu used to build mass devastators, but today he fights on Harkonnen and he builds a lot more missile tanks than devastators. Could be interesting to see what comes out of that. Now there are maybe more red refineries being built, and Indu has 4,000 credits, which is good. It's surprising to find that Rasta only has 2,000 credits, whereas every Rasta's harvester gone. There are a couple here, a couple here. That's interesting. And I hope bottom team is aware that Rasta has money problems. It cannot be obvious. Um, Manu should build more siege tanks, however, to prevent exactly this. Well, this battle is close. And you see how good Indu is. He lost a lot of buildings. He lost about most of his economy. But he won a battle in the middle. He's regrouping. And now Absolution should take care of not bringing this missile tanks close like this. At close range, Devastators will have the advantage. Watch out, man. Here, some quads are coming, but the opportunity is lost, and Absolution realizes this. He will try to sneak somewhere else, but here there are a lot of troopers. This is not going to do a lot of damage, and in my opinion, the opportunity to destroy Indu's economy is gone. Even if those squads took out 2 or 3 more refineries, there are a sufficient number of refineries now, and Indu keeps building a lot of harvesters, so his cash flow is running. Thank you very much. Here, the siege tanks are very important. It's close. Rasta seems to have made uh, a good uh, a good way around Purple's Devastators. Can he hold this position in the long term? It's not obvious. And now Indu is launching quad attacks of his own. Oh, and Manu is launching attacks too. That can be the decisive sneak by Manu, because now Absolution has his focus divided between the different fronts. On top of that, he's losing 3 refineries. Does he have? Yeah, he has a lot of refineries. He is not of danger of losing economy, but still, this is giving the bottom team wins, and Indu is attacking harvesters piece by piece, like he's so good at. And here, purple reinforcements arrive. I don't know if he has enough, however. There are a lot of units, but a lot of harvesters in this group which can't fight. Absolution should be able to recover in the short term, but this group is threatening, and another red group is already gathering in middle. It's impressive how Indu has turned the disaster of the first 10 minutes into this. And now he rushes Rasta's base, which Rasta did not see, absolutely not. Probably because he was diverted here. Now the starport is gone, 1 heavy factory done. One barrage gun. Thank you very much. And oh my, how has this happened? This is very good move from Indu. It's very hard to coordinate attacks in different ways like this. And another one is coming here. This one will not make a lot of damage though. Manu would like to bring support to his teammate, uh, but Rasta has the better of him right now. Now Indu is keep destroying some wind traps, which will be harmful to Rasta. And Rasta just has two small dots here to take care of, but he doesn't see them. That's funny. Now there's a very large group here gathering, and other devastators still spamming here. This is a very close and interesting match. And top team definitely has its chances by now, because there are not a lot of purple units remaining, and if Manu can't help in a significant way, well, Indu, as great as he is, he can't win a 1 vs 2 situation. Now Absolution is trying to block the way here, but it can be insufficient. Maybe the quads here can help. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, it's because Indu one more time is launching attacks in a lot of different directions at the same time. However, Absolution covers this, and Rasta reacted very well. He saw what was coming this, and he sees the opportunity to take down Indu's devastators. Now would be a good time for Manu to come up in the battle, but he doesn't. And here, Absol's squads are putting a good defensive show against the bottom team. Yeah, Abso is right to keep pushing because he has the numbers on his side. He will win this engagement, and then Indu has to worry about this group. And there are still more quads coming in from here, more sonics and missiles coming from here. Now Manu has a good army, but he has to use it in good efficient. This is a waste of quads by Absolution, in my opinion, as he didn't do a lot of damage, and he's just using more quads than he is killing. And now Manu joins the fight. He has some siege tents this time, and it's doing a difference. When the troopers are done, that do a good way into launching the next wave. Yeah, this time Manu has the numbers on his side. It is a good plan to keep pushing. The siege tents are done, which means the Manu's troopers can do a lot of damage. And indeed, Manu wins this battle. This gives more hope to the bottom team, because now these units of Absolution are sandwiched. Bottom team should keep pushing, and obviously Rasta sees the danger and he wants to help. Is it already too late? We'll know by soon. The answer is yes, obviously. Oh my, and on top of that, add another group of quads coming from behind. Yeah, if Manu keeps this position, there is no way the top team can win this match, in my opinion. Now, Rasta's focus is divided into between defending his home base and keeping the battle here against Manu. Here, Manu still has the advantage. And in my opinion, the only thing Manu could do more is bring in immense PC here and spamming units from here. But for that, you would need some place. And uh, it was correct for a while for from Indu's part to consider middle his main base as he was rebuilding here. But now that bottom right is rebuilt, in my opinion, Indu should sell some refineries here and offer some space to build to his tag team partner. Because if he doesn't do that, Manu can't have an expansion, and his devastators will still have to be spawned from here and have a long way at a slow speed to walk. Now, Absolution is bringing another wave here, but right now he doesn't have the numbers to face as many devastators as this. This is why he is retreating. He is bringing another group of quads here, but there are so many quads and infantry here that this is not a big worry for the bottom team. Now there are two possibilities of sandwich. One sandwich pressed here, maybe one sandwich pressed here. But Rasta doesn't find it easy to navigate through his opponents, and in fact, his group is already gone. Now, Absolution will try a little swim by this, but he doesn't have the numbers. He wanted to help his partner, which is totally understandable. But one more time, I think the bottom team will prevail. Although these missiles are really well placed to sustain a Devastator's rush. Problem is, look at the troopers. When you don't have sonic tanks or siege tanks, troopers can be a real harm to any micromanagement strategy. Manu is preparing something here, as Indu is from here. Oh my, this is reaching this is a very epic battle. I like that. Now Indu is launching his harvesters to disrupt the missiles and sonic defense, and it will work. Look at where the siege tanks are firing, not in the right direction, which means the red troopers are still alive and they made quite a good amount of damage. Here, Rasta is recovering, but he lost a lot of ground in the meantime. And this allows Indu to launch another attack here. If we look at cash, only Rasta doesn't have a huge amount of money. I don't know if bottom team is aware of this. Now what? Quads doesn't have a lot of space in which to travel, and Absolution is doing a good job of keeping this threat under control. Yeah, they will not go anywhere. Though maybe in this way they can do something, and Manu, great opportunist, takes advantage of the hole here. Is disrupting Manu's economy, at least in his first Absolution economy first. Sorry. Now he's taking care of the wind traps, and this was a good attack by Manu. However, when you do a sneak attack, you should always wonder first and foremost if you will target the wind traps or the refineries, heavy factories, etc. Because when you kill some refineries and some buildings, you actually increase the power of your opponent. Power by the wind traps, I mean, not power like the strength on the field of your tanks. So it's a little incoherent to destroy buildings and then destroy wind traps. Wisp? What's that? Forget about Starport. Oh, is it true? Yeah, that's totally true. Only 3 Starport deliveries against more than 10 for any of the other players. Manu is doing a relatively good job, but he will have to hold this front, and if the top team coordinate well, they could sandwich him. I don't know if um, Absolution is aware of that, and he should bring this group to reinforce. But now the danger is gone because Indu's stands are back. This was a little rushed by Indu, however, because he didn't have any siege tanks, um, and Absolution had. So the Sonnet and the siege tanks did their job. Here, the bottom team has an opportunity to make a real breakthrough in this area. If Manu brains in his purple reinforcements, it's strange that they don't do so. Absolution will try to help, but 5 missiles and some troopers. Yeah, that's close. And he has reinforcements. In my opinion, bottom team missed an opportunity here. Now Rasta will try to recover, and now he has more than 10,000 credits. So Rasta's economy is back. Now the right of the map seems to be becoming a battlefield of its own, and Indu should have expanded uh, in this area since a very long time. I understand the need to have some reinforcements near your partner, but you could just have one AV, one barrack, and maybe two wind traps. It's not necessary to have like 20 refineries, and it prevents Manu from utilizing this space to make an expansion of his own. Now Indu will try to. Oh, he already broached here actually, and where these quads can go now. Absolution is keeping track. Well, they will just finish sandwich. This is very close match. Actually, I think it's and it's by far the most interesting match I command since I have a YouTube channel. I hope I do a good job of commenting, even if English is my second language and I often search for the right words. Now, bottom team will try to break Rasta's front, and obviously, Absolution is looking to bring some reinforcements, but it's not obvious. Rasta lost a lot of harvesters in the process. This is so good battle. You see, if the bottom team just had 2 or 3 siege tanks among the devastators and harvesters, it would be very easier for them to win this battle. But now they have to struggle a lot more against the yellow troopers. Now that there are few bronze tanks left, they turn on the yellow front. Watch out, Absolution, you don't have the numbers yet to attack this. Here a lot of red quads are gathering. Now the top team will try to sandwich. Do they have the numbers? It's hard to tell. But it's not easy to fight as many devastators like this. Sandwich is not closing. And there are purple reinforcements coming by. Now it would be another opportunity to take this base. I don't understand why bottom team is not interested in doing so. And it could be a natural expansion here for Manu. And if they took this base, Rasta would be under immense pressure. I don't know what purple is doing here. Red felt alone here, and he will retreat, which is never good with slow devastators that can barely move. Bottom team do a good match, but they seem to not have a good coordination, in my opinion. Now it's interesting to see what Rasta will try, Absolution will try on this side. In fact, I'm not sure if it's a good idea on Absolution's part to send his units there, because here Rasta is under immense pressure now. I think it's a great mistake on Absol's part to have his sonnets on the other side. I don't see how Rasta can recover from this. There are just Trites and 2 Devastators here. And I hope Manu has an MCV ready to occupy the spot. And you see now, Manu is doing a better job of choosing his targets. Well, or maybe not. Okay. Well, anyway, Rasta sold everything in the base, so the point becomes irrelevant. Absolution can have won the battle here, but it's really not relevant. These won't make Indu submit in the game. However, here, the 20 Devastators and 10 Harvesters and so will definitely make Rasta lose. Now, finally, Absolution is sending some reinforcements, but it can be too late. It is too late, in my opinion. Even if Rasta survives this, and he probably won't, he has to rebuild everything, and that's it. GG. I understand totally. It was a good GG in the sense that you see in some games people surrender and spectators see this and are like, what are you doing, man? You could still help your partner, but here, I mean, Rasta was defeated. He was beat. Indu played a spectacular game. He did a spectacular recovery after the first 10 or 15 minutes where top team played really good. And in the stats department, you see that Absolution played very good. He has the most kills, he has the most harvest, and he also has the most buildings destroyed. The reason he did not win is probably because he tried to split his forces in the latter part of the game. When his Sonic's missile army went to the right side of the map, he offered a good opportunity for the bottom team to focus on Rasta and make him lose. So that's a story here, but it was very close. I hope you enjoyed this video. So have a good one, and again, don't be shy to throw me any comment, like if you think words are wrong or my focus is wrong when I go to different parts of the map. Well, I'm open to every intelligent suggestion. So have a good one, guys.